Chat, you guys are all actually bro, because you'd be sucking if it worked if we won the game, bro. Like, you guys actually make me want to never stream a tournament again, bro.
I'm so good. I'm so good, bro.
Epikwhale and Reet have been on top of the NA West region for not seasons but chapters at this point, and have been playing together since the Trios Grand Royale, which they won. Let's see how they played out their first Duo Cash Cup together. Game 1. Epikwhale and Reet land at the center map Lake Split and rotate out early with good loot. They play through Tilted and get shot at, but they keep working their way through South Tilted through this mid game. Reet and Epikwhale continue to work their way through the mid game and get into the 4th zone with great mats. In the 4th zone, we see the first thing that this team does extremely well, and that is constantly looking for plays. Reet and Epikwhale are never just sitting on their phones or just sitting in their box, and they are constantly looking for double sprays and pre-edits that can get them more materials and kill points throughout this tournament. Reet and Epikwhale tarp first moving along the left edge, and as soon as second moving pulls, they instantly sprint towards the front side. Reet starts to elevate and look towards height. Reet sees a good opportunity while the height player is unaware and goes for it.
We can just fight him.
Yeah.
100, full box.
I'm getting hit, it's all you.
100, what is...
Unfortunately, Reet lost this aim duel, and Epic is forced to solo clutch, where he is quickly cleaned up. After game 1, Reet and Epic are in second place and 4 points behind Zuki's and Bacon. Game 2. Game 2 starts and Epikwhale and Reet land the lake split again and rotate to the north shore to find their surge. When the second zone reveals, Epikwhale and Reet instantly rotate towards the center and play a bush. Reet and Epikwhale farm Surge, and while they do that, let's go over how this duo formed. Epikwhale and Reet have been 2 top competitors on the NA West region for seasons now. When the Trios Grand Royale was announced, they decided to team up for the first time as an official trio with Arkham. With this new chapter coming out and duos being announced as the new game mode, Epikwhale and Reet would not team up, but instead Epic would play with Arkham and Reet would play with Rex. And whoa! We're at the 4th zone, so the rest of the background will need to be saved for later. When 50-50 pulls, we see Reet and Epikwhale go for a kill onto a duo, and when Reet gets hit hard, he instantly pulls away from the fight into his own box to heal up. Reet is still able to apply pressure though from long range with his AR without taking any risks himself. Reet and Epic find this kill and make their 50-50 rotate, but cuts in towards the middle of the zone instead of playing the full edge of the zone when making this rotate. This scuffs their mats, but they are still able to survive the zone. Reet and Epic use the majority of their mats to get into the first moving and start to look for a play.
I barely need to.
We're good. I have 10 builds in. Wait, right here. Hold on.
100.
Reet finds a huge kill that extends their game a lot. Epikwhale finds another spray kill and Reet claims low ground. Both players jump into the zone as they run out of mats and find a kill before getting into third moving. Epic goes for a solo play and is quickly picked up. Reet then tries his hardest to solo clutch before dying soon after. This game was lost mainly because of a miscommunication between Epikwhale and Reet. Many times in endgames, it is more important to make a uniform decision as a team instead of making 2 separate solo plays. Anyways, after this game, Epic and Reet are in third with 64 points. Game 3. Epic and Reet land at the lake again and rotate up to the tilted hills for surge. On second zone, they tried to get very deep into the second zone, and Epic and Reet tried getting center both second and third zones early, and they committed a lot of mats to get to center consistently. These deep rotates allowed them to save a ton of mats later on in the game, and they could easily farm materials because everyone in this area is looking out of the zone for Storm Surge. Epikwhale and Reet go for another pre-edit play and play perfect spacing to get the kills while being very safe. On first moving, Reet tarps down the dead side of first moving and gets an easy rotate. Reet and Epikwhale play perfect spacing and find a kill onto Skittles. Reet dies on the final moving, and Epikwhale is left as a solo and does this.
Wait. Just flashes in my fist. Look at this fucker. Good to go. To the max. Typing. 6, 4, 2. Med miss. You're going back and still. You have an 85 med miss.
I'm so good. I'm so good, bro. Nah, that guy on height just...
After this game, Reet and Epikwhale have 122 points and are in first place. Game 4. At this point, you know the drill. Loot lake, rotate early, get deep into second and third zone, and set up for a good endgame. On 4th zone, Epic and Reet go for a pre-edit onto a team, and unfortunately play too far into the enemy's build, and Reet gets knocked and rezzed, but this res ends up killing Epic. This fight really shows why it's important to play better distance when you go for pre-edit plays. Reet is able to solo clutch well, but he dies early in 11. Game 5 is played similarly to many of the earlier games. Lake, surge, rotate, rotate. Epic and Reet rotate on the full dead side of the first zone, and continue to rotate through the second and third zones. While they do that, let's continue to look at how this team came about. The new chapter starts and Reet and Rex don't even make heats, and Arkham and Epikwhale have a poor Grant performance. In the next season, both teams would do much better with Reet getting a second and Epikwhale getting a third, but this wasn't good enough for either of these players, and they decided to team up for this season's Cash Cups and FNCSs. Anyways, let's get back to Game 5. Epikwhale and Reet pull a max distance 50-50 and make a clean rotate up the edge of the zone. Reet and Epic hold height on the first moving with a wide cone target. Reet and Epic sit on height spraying and finding huge damage. Unfortunately, at the start of final moving, Reet gets chopped and dies to Kadenox, and Epikwhale dies to this team in 5th. This was still a great game and pushed this team further in the lead at 180 points and 30 points ahead of 2nd place. Game 6. You know what's going to happen at this point. Lake, rotate, surge, surge, rotate, pull zone. Alright, now we're at the end of 4th zone and both players have good mats. They pull a close 50-50 and slowly work their way in. First moving reveals and they're way below surge, but thankfully it barely hits them. On 2nd moving, Reet kills Jagveer and tarps forward. Reet does a unique stair tarp on 2nd moving that works well, but when he looks for a kill, he gets sprayed down. Reet needs to place a cone and a floor and create an established tarp before looking for a kill, and this mistake was his downfall in game 6. Epikwhale is then quickly killed as a solo, ending this tournament for them. After these 6 games, Epikwhale and Reet won their first cash cup of the season, and in good fashion as well. This tournament was a lot of fun to watch, and I was genuinely surprised at how much Reet has improved in his game sense, and I think this team could easily win FNCS this season. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and check out my Twitch where I stream this VOD review live. Peace.